Okay. We're gonna keep this man's identity hidden. So as long as you stay beneath here on me, come here. And prisoner, so show me how close you actually were. You can come on camera, you're fine. You can't be seen. Your face cannot be seen, I promise you.
Our legs were locked when we were sitting down in the bench in the back. Our legs were locked in together because we were so
Like this.
shoved in.
Seated.
Oh,
So like if it was me seated in here, I was locked into you like this.
and not only that, but your hands are shackled to your waist, and that's shackled to your feet. So you're like this, and your legs are locked in between.
So you're in a
And that's-
basically an H position.
And that's 5 days straight without getting out. You're only getting out of the van for 10 minutes every few hours.
So get in that position again real quick.
Those stainless steel vans are uncomfortable. You got back
So you're
problems.
talking about actually being put down like this.
Whatever, we do it like we're sitting together, like you're shackled up around the waist like that, but I don't know what he's
To your actual arms like this.
But there's 4 men on this side across from me that our legs are locked in together.
Oh yeah.
So you're locked into like me right here.
Right.
That is insane.
And that's 5 days, like I said, 5 days straight at a time. And that's you're sleeping on each other's shoulders for 30 minutes at a time because you're suffering from exhaustion after that long. Not only are you dehydrated from the 8 ounces of water 3 times a day, but driving through South
Well, they
Texas.
only give you 8 ounces 3 times a day. It's not like you finish it and they give you another one.
No. And when we were going through Texas, the old lady that was in the front who was being transported for domestic violence or something, she had a heart attack. She was having chest pains, and it took us about 6 hours before they took her to the hospital. And when we got to the hospital, they had to get a sheriff to come out to meet us there to transport her from the van to the hospital. So that took another 2 hours. And then once she was inside, they left us prisoners in the van while the officers got out, turned off the AC, and opened one of the doors on the very
you
front.
can't even do that to a dog in here in
Right.
Florida.
I was just about to say, I'm pretty sure the rights to transfer cattle are bigger than that.
Right. Well, we didn't have AC to begin with. We had a fan. There was no
in the
cool.
cab.
Right. It was in the cab, but the cab's blocked off
How
by.
big is this fan? Like that?
It's a little squirrel cage fan.
So
that's in the
smaller, like smaller than my head.
back. Yeah.
For 16
So it's-
fucking people.
Right.
It's an 8-inch fan.
And they in South Texas, and they left us there for 12 hours while the lady was inside getting medical clear to get back on the van.
That's cruel and unusual, right?
That's illegal on so many
The
different
people
levels.
who were supposed to be watching us didn't even stay in the van because it was
It's
so hot.
immoral.
Right, and that's what I mean. Like a lot of people use the phrase on so many different levels. You love Hannibal Buress, how many levels? That legitimately, like on a moral, an ethical, a professional, fucking correctional, judicial. I mean, every one of those levels is just wrong. It's just wrong.
Yeah, we had to take all of
Human.
We had to.
Yeah, talk about civil rights violations.
Yeah, on a humanist level, that is just.
We had to take our
appalling.
clothes off so we wouldn't fall out. We were taking our clothes completely
pass
off
out
because
from
we were
heat
passing out.
Oh, so you were naked as a jaybird and you had no space between you.
Right.
Okay, this is a gay man's fantasy, alright?
Hey,
Another.
you're done.
One more thing, a man, when we stop every 5 hours, like I said, we stopped at this little county, and the officer grabbed him by the foot because he was slow. He was an older man, and he grabbed him by the foot and pulled him off the back of the van, and he fell down and hit his head, and complaining the whole ride, and they wouldn't do anything about it. He demanded to go to the hospital, all that stuff, and they wouldn't do anything about it.
You know, I understand that some prisoners might be.
I believe there's
Unruly.
lawsuits going on about that right now.
Okay, I understand that. But this doesn't sound as though this was reasonable by any stretch of the imagination.
There was 2 people who were being transported for child support that were on the van with me about 10 days.
Oh, a heinous child support victim. Or
He wasn't paying.
perpetrator.
He didn't pay his child support for a year. He was in a motorcycle crash and he got brain injuries and got messed up, and he didn't pay for a year. And they transported him from New Mexico.
I can see that.
From
You
New
need to
Mexico.
lock that fucker up.
Lock him up,
From New
man.
Mexico to Kentucky.
Damn disabled bastard.
From New Mexico
Mooching
to
off
Kentucky.
us. Put him in jail where he doesn't have to mooch off.
And
the
Where
taxpayer
it will
money.
cost you
And while they were
an average of
extraditing him-
$33,000 a year.
And while they were extraditing him, he lost his job. He lost his house. He lost what he had got.
That serves him right.
Right.
Fucker.
Yeah, right.
And this dude,
I just didn't realize this.
the dude was
Somebody
clearly.
on welfare with 3 kids only makes $28,000.
the dude clearly was.
We can put him in jail for
The 33. Yeah. So in other words, it costs more to keep one fucker in jail than a family on welfare.
That's fucked up. I didn't know that.
I just put it together in my head because I know how much they make per kid.
Oh, but that's just the jail costs.
Right.
It doesn't include the court costs.
Right, which they charge the prisoners.
The attorney's fees.
Oh, but not only that, but they charge us daily.
That's what we mean, the court cost fees.
That's
No,
right.
no,
daily
no, no,
charge.
no. They
No,
charge us
that's on top
housing
of
fees. They charge us housing fees.
How the fuck can they charge you a
They charge
housing
for
fee
your slides,
when they're
your
forcing you to be there?
For everything.
Yeah.
But the $2.50 a day you
Yeah.
gotta pay.
I'm liking this. We should invest in.
I mean, I was about to say, I picked the wrong business,
It-
man.
oh, no, really?
ATM
racket, bro.
machines and prisons.
It's a
That's
fucking
it.
racket.
Folks, screw the stock market.
Yeah. It is a damn racket, that's for sure. It's all about the money. Money making machine, that's what it is. Sad to say, but.
Money.
Yeah.
Oh, and when I got picked up on the violation, it was a violation for smoking weed. I asked them to do an 18-month program, inpatient drug treatment program for 18 months, and they denied it, and they wanted to give me.
Well, I don't think you have any problems to begin with.
No, I think we just
You were
need the body to
doing
make
herbs
money.
and spices. I mean, so clearly, you know,
Right.
you were a heinous fool.
Right. They wanted me to go to prison with.
Well, anyway, that's my roommate. That's June. June's an awesome dude. He lives with the Jester and the Master, doing the YouTube thing. We'll talk to y'all soon, YouTube. Check out the next vid.